everyone. I'm gonna wait to get this started here. Just give this a few seconds. Get people in here. How you all doing today? How you all doing? How's your Friday been? Just wait for this to go live here. All right. We're getting there. All right. Just give us one more second here to see if any more stragglers, let them in. But how you all doing today? So I think we're gonna get the show rolling. Alrighty. How you guys all doing today? Welcome back to another episode of Stud Buds Podcast. It is the 12th of March, and I'm super excited to present you guys this show today. So let's get this started. I think we need a crew of people here to get this going. So first off, guys, I'm breaking up bread. Next, we're gonna get the man himself, Matt Relish, up here. On top of that, guys, we're also gonna get the Teal Lego Man Productions. And guys, cannot forget us if we don't have Leppin Studios here. So guys, big round of applause.
Weapon Studios?
Our made-up names now, are we?
Yeah.
I remember back when I was the real Lego Man Productions, I made a little alt account, and I was the real Leppin Man Productions.
I must find this account now.
That's funny. That's
funny.
really funny.
I've been wanting to do that one for a bit. So how have you guys all been? Let's get this started. Guys, anything new in your Lego worlds this past week?
Crap.
You good?
Matt?
Yeah.
Let's start with Matt, waiting for him to...
No. I was just making sure everything was okay down there.
It is. Don't worry about me. I'm good.
For me, honestly, this week didn't really hold much Lego-related anything. I did happen to, in another world, go and play Minecraft for the first time, so I will be posting that video on my YouTube channel coming up very quickly. So still being creative. Well, first posting a Let's Play. Yeah. But nothing really new in the Lego world. I will be building this sometime next week, and we will have a very long live stream for that. And I hope that we can have some friends of ours come on to the live stream and talk with me, even if it's just for a little bit. But we'll be reaching out to some people this week to see who wants to be involved. So yeah, fun stuff in the works, but nothing immediate.
Zane, what about yourself?
So I have purchased two Lego. I have purchased a 2015 Imperial Shuttle and a 2015 Naboo Starfighter.
Naboo.
So two Imperial shuttles now.
I have two Imperial Shuttles, and there are some significant differences. They're subtle, but if you start with the 2021 one, and then you look back at 2015, you can see where they improved. You can see where they tried too hard in the 2015 version. Like it's great. I don't know if you guys have or seen the 2015 one, but like how the inside opens up, kind of like the AT-AT.
Yes.
And then like the landing gear is super cool, but it's like they tried too hard on it because when you go to open like this, it pops off. The landing gear folds down, but it only has like half those octagon, like it has two half octagon pieces on it, and those fall off like it's nobody's business.
Yeah. So
like it's cool, but it's super flimsy in certain ways. But we'll talk about that later.
That's cool.
That's not good.
Ethan, anything
I'm
new?
trying to think of something. I didn't really do a lot of Lego.
If you don't have nothing, you don't have to say anything.
Okay, well, I got my driver's license, so whoop, whoop.
Driver's license.
So now you can go buy more Lego.
Yeah. So that was about it with this week.
That's
so
fun.
Yeah.
Nice.
I also wanted to say, if you're done, Ethan, I'm sorry. I did review the Trouble on Tatooine set, and that is live on my YouTube channel. If anybody wants to go and check that out, feel free. But put a lot of work into it, and it turned out good, I thought. Turned out
nice.
Exceedingly well, especially the stop motion animation. So
I watched it. It's pretty cool. I kind of want to buy the set now. I was like, it's okay, but now I want it.
It's next on my list. It's next on my list.
I can't believe you bought... Which way? You bought the TIE Fighter and the X-Wing before you brought Trouble on Tatooine.
I have had more interest in those sets than Trouble in Tatooine lately.
You don't want an arm printing Mando?
I have a good Mandalorian collection. I I can wait a little bit before.
Let's
getting
make it great by getting the
Let's
full
make it
Mando
great.
with Beskar armor. I love
no
you,
one
Brad.
really cares about it. It's a stupid set. Actually. I actually want that set for not the best Mando. Actually, that's
That's another story, I guess, though.
yeah. For me, I built my TIE Fighter and X-wing, which was okay. Zane,
Yes, sir.
I was on the live stream here, and I was building that X-wing. What the heck is up with that Technic in the back?
Isn't okay? So in my review about that, I specifically said that it does get a little difficult, but it makes it a challenge. It makes a cheaper set more challenging, in my opinion, which I think is a very good way to term it. You guys can tell me if I'm wrong, but
It makes it a challenge.
it does. I mean, like it's crazy. Like it gets confusing. It really does. You look at the pictures and you're like, is that right? Am I up? What in the world am I doing? But it gets difficult. But by the time you're done with it, you're like, wow, that was a challenge and a half.
To me, it's just like this makes no sense. What is going on here? Like it just didn't look like anything. And it was funny because someone was like, "Yeah, 10% rule. It's like you have to be 10% smarter than the tools you're working with." And I was like, "Well, I guess I'm not 10% smarter than this."
It was crazy. It was.
Yeah, I do like the X-wing. I do see a few problems with it. But besides
Landing
that, landing gear and then the R2 station.
R2 station. You don't like the R2 station?
He's too high up. That's it.
Oh, that's a good point. I didn't think about that.
I do have one other trouble. We always get Luke's X-wings. Why can't we get like Wedge's X-wing or
That's
like?
actually a fair point.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
I have an extra blue pilot, so I stuck him in there. But I'm just like, I want not more R2D2s and more Luke pilots. I want other pilots and droids. So
Yeah.
I can say that too. I'm. It sounds mean, but I'm kind of sick of seeing R2D2. Like I have
Agreed.
a
He is the
1,000
Lord of
R2D2s.
Star Wars, though.
I know
Zane.
he has been here forever. I
True.
get it. I get it. I definitely get it. But like every single set has R2D2 in it. Poe Dameron R2D2. Like Poe Dameron flies with freaking BB-8,
BB-8.
and they put R2 in there. Like
You know what's funny? I have more BB-8s than I do R2D2.
what?
What? How do you have more of those?
I don't know. Well, I think I have two R2s, and I think I have three. Or I think I still have three BB-8s. I got Poe's X-wing from 2015. I had the BB-8, and then I had the Millennium Falcon. So that was three.
Wow.
And then
that makes sense.
for R2, I never really needed a set. I mean, I got two. I got I think was the Land Speeder, and then I had X-wing, Luke's X-wing. So I got like one of the newer ones, but that's weird to think about.
Which, for the record, though, that's one of the reasons I like the Rogue One sets is because you get blue pilots in both their ships, and then on top of it, you get. I don't want to. Maybe I can pull them. Yeah, you get this droid in the Y-wing instead of R2, like in R2. So it's like
That's
a great, like it's just a different like R2 unit.
Do you think that it's because like Luke's X-wing is the most iconic? Do you think it's because people don't really pay attention to the other X-wing pilots?
It sells better.
Yeah, I mean for
Yeah.
selling purposes.
I just
Did
if
you
they do
know-
another one in a couple years, if they do another Luke's one, I think I'd be very disappointed.
Did you know
Yeah.
back in the 28 X-wing that I have, it came with these little 2x3 tiles, which is the different things, like the gold leader, all that. They had Luke's, and then they had another section, the extra stickers, which had like the Red Squadron, or I forget the technical, but you could buy multiples of that set and actually have different.
And there was a
Oh.
different droid and pilot with it too. Like you could have both. You could have either. So yeah, I do like that. And then on top of that, my TIE Fighter, for the record, new TIE Fighter isn't as stubby as it looks in pictures. I'm just gonna say that, Matt. I know you have your problems with it. I know you have your problems with it, but it's not as
At
stubby
least-
as it looks in photos.
Hey, I'm glad you at least admitted that it looks stubby.
I
That's
wouldn't
that we're
say
making
it doesn't look
progress.
stubby.
We
I
are
think
making
it's
progress.
I think it's a great set though. That's one thing. I don't like ships because you have to be repetitive with building the wings.
Yeah.
Like that's the one reason I like
100%.
every ship you get in Star Wars. There's always this massive repetitiveness to the wings.
yeah.
mean, it's not a
AT-ATs
bad
are the
thing.
same way with the legs.
Yeah.
AT-ATs are super repetitive to build because you have to build
Yeah.
the exact same leg over and over. The ATTEs having 6 of the same leg. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Yeah.
see, but I have one better. The Tantive the thrusters for the tented.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
not
that's
just the
a fair point.
thruster. It's the thrusters plus the slope plus the sides plus all the little pieces plus the interior
Yeah.
techniques to connect it, and then it has it in like 4 different bags for like 8 or how many is it? It's like 11 different thrusters. So you have to do it 11 times.
Jeez.
I just
That's
feel
insane.
bad for the people who bought the Taj Mahal. That's like there's like a
Uh,
section in that like times 32, and it's like a long one. I was like, oh, I feel bad for the people still building that.
Yeah.
Wait. Let's all back up. What'd you just say again? Wait, how was that pronounced?
There's like a
Taj Mahal.
Taj Mahal?
Taj Mahal.
Yeah, he
Taj
said the
Mahal.
Taj Mahal.
No, he
Taj
said
Mahal.
No,
Yeah,
you
Taj
said it
Mahal.
right.
No, wait, you guys are gonna rewatch it, and he said Taj, the Taj Mahal.
I disagree here, but okay.
I'm just calling
What's-
Ethan because some.
What's the correct one?
Are you mad? Are you mad, Zane,
Taj,
because you got
Taj.
called out last week in a TikTok video for pronouncing someone's name wrong?
Rebel Lion.
No, Rebelon. I said Rebelon, Matt. You said Rebelion.
Yeah, he
It
was
would
just
have made
making
more
fun of you.
sense. It would have made more
Um,
sense.
Rick
But
Smith,
yeah.
what's up, man?
So yeah, let's get us moving along here. So I see Randomly Random. Randomly Random said he got the Trouble on Tatooine set yesterday and the Falcon microfighter, and he's super happy about that. That is awesome, Randomly Random. Also I see Ben the Brick Builder there. How you doing? I'm not gonna butcher your name. Brick and Mad, Brick Smith, Dave, how you guys all doing? Thank you for coming out tonight. Also, can I say, Zane, you have the coolest mom. The fact that your mom comes out and supports you on these shows and like watches your videos and comments on them, she is the coolest. And I think
He is the coolest.
I think she should be more famous than you. But I just
Yeah.
personally
She should be. She should be more famous than me. I mean, if I am where I am, she should be higher than me because she brought me into this world. So
True.
I love you, Mom, and I'm glad you're here. Thank you for being here.
See, my mom would be here, but I specifically tell her not to come. Because
If you're trying to do it
Well-
as a business, I mean, as like a career, I mean, they're gonna see it and be a part of it eventually.
yeah, but
Eventually,
eventually,
not now.
We don't need to do that right now. We, in the future.
But to honor Lisa, I did find she had a question from the last show, and so I made sure I incorporated that in. So because I see her here right now, I think I'm going to ask you guys that question, and I think this is sort of a question we've talked about in the past a bit, but it's a very interesting. So for all 4 of you, it's exactly how she phrased it. I'm reading exactly how she phrased it. For all 4 of you, would you ever buy a Lego set and never open the box to put together? If yes, what set would you get to save? Save for resales or for kids in 10 plus years to put together when they are older.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I bought that set, but after a couple of days, I opened it, and that was the Best Spin Duel. If I would have bought, I was the set I wish I would have bought 2 of.
Yeah,
And it's too cool not to open. I mean, I that's one of my favorite display sets that is $40, which is really cool.
Honestly, I would love to get one of the sets from back in my day for my kids. Like there
back
was,
in my day.
but like I'm talking like 2010, 2013. Like some of those, I would love to build them myself.
Yeah.
But on it, like even Barracuda Bay, I would love to buy, or the Blacksmith. I would love to buy one of those sets so that when my kids are older, they can experience that set. Because you know what's gonna suck is in the future there's sets my kids are not gonna be able to experience that I enjoyed so much building when I grow older. And then any set, I'd love to buy any set for resale, and that'd be the 501st Battle Pack or something like that. So,
But
I'd
in
love to-
10, 15 years, there will be more sets that replace
Brick and Mad
that,
missed
so.
the question. So Brick and Mad, really quick to paraphrase, like you're asking, if you bought a set to save for 10 plus years to either resell or give to your children, what set would that be?
Yeah.
Just to paraphrase.
just for everyone who just joined. Also, hi Brick Blaze.
It's
If the
kind-
other people hopped in, but yeah,
It's hard for me, honestly. To me, I would want it like it would be 2 different things. If it was to be a resell, it would be something like the ATST. I mean, to the resale value because the show and everything like that.
Yeah.
If it was for my kids, it would be like the 99 X-wing, because I know that they make tons of Luke's X-wings and they continue to, just like the speeder and stuff like that. So I would want to save something like that for my kids to see where Lego started as far as for Star Wars. Like, here's what I started with. Here's what Star Wars Lego started with, and here's what it is today. to be able to show both sides of it.
Yeah.
That's me.
And I agree. I think there are sets that I would rather resell than save to build with my kids.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, also, I think for me, the kids question is a really cool question because
Yeah.
I didn't really think of that before. But you have to also look at it from the perspective of Lego doesn't get bad. It doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't spoil. We can take one of these apart, and I can build it with my kid again, or let them rebuild it, him or her, whoever I have, whether a boy or a girl. Because Lego's for everybody, of course, as we know. But I feel like I wouldn't want to necessarily buy a set, keep it sealed just for that kid of mine. I feel like eventually they might be able to do that on their own. I do agree, however, that Lego changes over time. And, my collection is eventually going to be my kids' collection if they appreciate it and really care about it. And I'm glad that, like you guys said, I have a few older sets that they can enjoy building and understand where Lego started and where it is today or where it's going to be in 5 to 10 years.
Yeah.
For me, I really get into the investing stuff more now than I have been because I am looking to get more money. But
as we all are.
The 501st Battle Pack for me is something that I've invested a few in. I still have the old ATRTs, about 5 of those. Actually, this set right here, which came with the first original 501st Trooper. I have 5 of these still sealed. If you would like one, I will be selling them for market price.
Self-promoting.
And
if you want to buy a Rogue One Y-Wing, I'm selling for $70.
I will sign the box if you want me to. Joking. All jokes aside, I also have a Republic frigate that I bought a long time ago as well. I just never got around to actually selling them. And of course, with any investment, the longer you keep it, usually the better it's going to be to sell in the future. Sometimes,
I don't know
depending
why-
on what it is.
I don't know why I didn't mention this earlier. The Galador.
Yes.
I have this for one reason. It is one of the worst Lego sets. So it's so ugly.
I don't want to touch brings up a great point. I think this is an amazing set to keep for the future to sell.
The one with the treads, is that the one you're talking about? Or the headless one?
Yeah, the headless one. But I like this one, the detective module, and because I do know those sets go for a lot in the future, because people want to get them to add to their collection.
Yeah.
But I agree with the Harry Potter Great Hall. I think that's an amazing set, and I'd love also like any of the Harry Potter castle pieces would be a great one too.
Yeah,
I mean, the UCS Millennium Falcon is definitely one. It's going to be retiring in the next year, maybe 2. So
I know some people that are trying to go for it right now, and they can't find it anywhere.
Yeah, I know some people. I don't know where they are.
I'm not even just talking about you. I've had people in my live streams like Floaty Bricks say, I wanted to go get it. Also,
Maybe he's playing it for me.
True. Also, happy birthday to Floaty Bricks. I know he isn't here today, but he said that on my live stream yesterday, and he always comes to every live stream he can get to. So I just want to give him a shout out and say happy birthday to him. Ethan, did you have any sets that you would want to save for your kids or resell?
That Galador.
Ethan, $1
Kids, this is what Lego shouldn't do, okay?
Okay, well, I love my 2013 Republic gunship and the Republic gunships. Those are just fun builds. And I just love, it's a perfect ship to play with. And I love the handle in the 2013 one. So I'm definitely keeping that. I don't plan on selling any of my sets. Unless I need money, but that's an easy. You can really rebuild any set that I have, and that would be really cool.
Yeah.
Well, besides for the ones you pulled all the pieces off of, but yeah,
I can easily rebuild that.
Bricks and pieces, Bricklink, all those great places.
Yeah, I think there's some really interesting answers here. I really like. I definitely wonder what how much our answers are going to change in 5 years.
I want to know where all the kids are coming up with $800 to buy the Falcon.
Yeah, I want to do that too. Brick Plays.
Also, he has a great question answer here. Anniversary Star Wars sets, all the 20th anniversary Star Wars sets. Highly agree. I have the whole collection besides the one special set. But I do agree. If I could get my hands on double of all those back in the day to resell them, I think,
Back in
or
the day,
even,
that was a year
or-
ago.
or even to like give to my kids, like because those are such fun sets to build and collect.
Ethan, this last year has felt like 5 years. I don't know where you've been,
Yeah.
but also I do want to say for people who are looking to invest in Lego, pretty much. I mean, you gotta know what you're buying and how outrageous a price is. Like Grievous' Starfighter, that's only gonna go down in price in the future because that's already overpriced. Basically, pretty much though, every Lego set is likely to increase in value. It's just dependent on how much is going to actually increase in value.
Like
Yeah.
the General Grievous Starfighter finally being worth what it was originally sold for.
Yeah, but it's only going to go down in price if people are going to resell it likely in the future.
I think any set with clones in it is going to do well. Like a battle pack, like back in 2014, those could the 41st Legion and the 212s. Those are easily $50+ battle packs.
I think this guy is going to be the next one from the AAT.
Yeah, I need to buy
Mhm.
him. I mean, not to resell. I just want to buy him. But yeah,
I don't think they're going to
Um,
make any more sense with him in it. That's why I say that.
yeah.
He's cool,
But,
but
also for the summer wave coming up, he'll be a good one to have for Mox.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
we're getting that Mandalorian fighter, and people are gonna get Garsax and Bo Katan and want to do the
Yep.
new mod, like
Oh,
upgrade
yeah.
their Mox with them.
Totally.
Would you guys consider like Clone Army Customs? I think they do make a helmet. Just stock up on
No,
okay.
I can't
yeah.
do Clone Army Customs.
I'm
just
not buying from them anymore.
I think it would be cool, like a specialized minifigure that I know I can't, like the armor from Mandalorian. I would love to get her as like know they're never gonna make a set with her unless they
Echo
like
5s, all the ARC
Yup.
troopers. You know they're
Yup.
never going to come out with them, so
Yeah.
you may as well. A
I
Waxer
wouldn't mind doing
Boyle.
that. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that, but besides them, I'm just like, no, I'm good.
it's yeah.
They're expensive. They're expensive.
Yeah, that's one reason why.
Phase 2 Commander Cody, I mean,
So
I have him. That's the one that I bought.
So quick question for you guys. This is one I love to ask people, and this seriously can be anything. But what's a Star Wars battle pack you guys would like to see?
Oh, a battle pack.
But like anything, so it'd be like a Gungan battle pack to like certain like any movie basically. So
Oh,
I would
I know.
love.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'll start off and like we can just go around the circle. I
Where
have
does the
always
circle
wanted.
start?
Shut up. I would love some new Rogue One battle packs, but I've always had this cool idea. So you have Imperial and Rebel, of course, but when you buy them, the set in itself is a landing pad. I'm gonna look away. So the set itself is a landing pad, but you can connect. So if you get like 2 Imperial and 2 Rebel, you can connect those together to make like a bigger landing pad. All right, guys. Zane is no longer with us today.
Oh, this is harsh. Y'all are aggressive.
I love the Rogue One battle packs. They are.
And I do too. And I'd love to get more of those minifigures, but I think we like the vehicles weren't great. And so I think it would be really cool if like it was like
Who cares
we never
about
see
the
that in battle
vehicles?
pack. We never see it in the battle packs where we can put them together to make something bigger. And so I think it'd be really cool if you got like kind of like the Battle of Scarif set, but like without the door. So it's just like, you get some trees, maybe an orange crate on it, and then they can hook together. And the more you get, the bigger the landing pad or the more landing pads you can have.
What
or
kind of battle
you could
packs are we talking about? $10, $15, or $30?
that's a good-
15 to 30, let's say. But yeah, that's definitely
What
one
about the
for me.
$10?
Ethan, those are gone. That it's not coming
15
back.
to 30 is
Back
all they
in
give
my
us
day,
now.
Back in my day, I could get 4 clones. No, actually 3 clones and a gunner for $10.
True.
Rip.
But on
Rip.
top of so it's like starting with Matt, like what would you love to see? We've gotten the 501st battle pack now. We gotten many good battle packs. Like if you can make your own battle pack vehicle and what troops you would get, what would you do?
Okay. See, the thing about battle packs is that you want them to all be similar characters that you would want an army of. It's for army
Yes.
builders. And I think people struggle with like what a battle pack is sometimes, who weren't around in the heyday of the, like Ethan was talking about, the ATRT battle
Yep.
pack.
That's not an ATRT, but I agree.
It's like a
It's not an ATRT, okay? I know what set you're looking at. I have two of them over my shoulder. It's not an ATRT.
What is this?
It's not an ATRT. It's a random walker they made up.
It's a chicken walker. It's a
chicken walker.
I see a big resemblance here, guys. I don't know.
I don't know. One can fit 2 minifigures and one can.
It's a modified version of an ATRT. Okay. Anyways, so personally, I know you said, 15 to 30 price range. But if I could really do whatever I want, and if Lego wants to make a lot of money, listen out. Hear me out. $5 battle pack. 2 of the same figures. That's it. Just 2 figures for $5 if you want to make some money. But for me personally, I think that a set has to come with a vehicle.
Agreed.
I love having the 5 First Battle Pack. I just wish it wouldn't have been $30. I wish it would have came with 4 or 5 of First Troopers, no droids, a speeder, and that's it. I would have been perfectly happy for $10.
Lego
I
is
would
a
even-
business. They did the perfect thing from the business.
They would have made
perspective.
more money if they would have did it the way I just said.
Yeah, probably.
I would have loved if they even if the jetpack trooper was a 300-second trooper,
Yeah.
20-second trooper.
I
Like-
think we need a battle pack with basically one for, I don't want to say this because people are going to hate on me. One for each variant of clone.
That's what I was gonna say. I want
I
I
agree.
want a regular clone. I want a 41st Legion.
Yes.
But if I could really pick, I want a plain clone battle pack. That's if
Yes.
I do something
Yes.
that Lego is going to do. I would much rather have I don't know.
But-
This would be the
okay.
dream. Phase 2, and 2 phase 1. That would be pretty cool. So you can kind of collect both.
And Ethan,
Okay.
you brought up such a good point because the phase 2 clone that looks like this, except it's blank, there was only one figure of it made in one
2.
set, and it's the rarest. What was the other set that it came in?
2. One
The-
was
The
Advent
Mini
Calendar,
turbo
Turbo
tank.
Microfighter.
and the other was
and-
the mini turbo tank, which I actually have.
What was
Ooh.
it was the Turbo Tank Microfighter and what?
Turbo tank and Advent Calendar, I'm pretty sure. The one I
Advent
sold.
calendar. Okay. I mean, that makes sense. But that is one of the rarest figures that
Yep.
you can get as a clone variant. I'm with Ethan. If I
I
can pick
want-
a battle pack, plain phase 2 clones.
I get what you mean.
I want to start
Just gonna-
the
just gonna
clone
flex
base
this
era
here.
again.
But I'm saying here, like, you can have, we're always gonna get clone battle packs. They're never gonna stop making a version of those. What, like, just a fun battle pack idea, like something that you would love to see, like.
Lego makes a $50 battle pack with 3 minifigures.
It's called the Mos Eisley Cantina battle pack.
Like, I have seen some really fun ones, like where like Gungan battle packs, like that would be kind of cool to have a Gungan army. Like, but I do like my idea is like I'd love to have the builds be able to go together. That is my like big thing I'd love to see in a battle pack, where it's like you can connect them together, or if you get enough of them, they build
Yeah.
some sort of vehicle.
That would
Like-
be cool.
That would be cool.
Over all the
Or-
battle packs
Or
I've
give
gotten,
us sneaking miniature ATRTs, like just a miniature ATRT, not the big ones, like the actual size ATRTs.
An actual
yeah,
figure
the
scale.
small one.
Yeah,
Yeah. Zane, what are you thinking?
Okay, so hear me out.
Hear me out.
Let me throw some backstory into this here.
I'll
really
hear
quick.
you in. Don't worry, Zane.
Really quickly. So I am trying to watch all of the Clone Wars, if you guys would. I am on season 3. I am at where they are looking for Darth Maul's brother, and
Getting in the
They
good
have-
stuff.
they have the arena, and they are all fighting for
Great
to
episodes.
become Darth. Wait, I won't go into detail because I don't want any spoilers.
Yeah.
But that planet, I don't know how to pronounce it correctly.
Dathomir.
Dathomir.
Dathomir. Okay, I didn't want to mess
I
that
played
up.
Fallen Order. Okay.
Dathomir. Darth, I think it would be really cool to have a battle pack with those people, with the males from Dathomir, because they have axes, they have staffs, they have these chain things. Like, there's all kinds of crazy stuff. And I think it would be like not necessarily Darth Maul or his brother, because they have those
Yeah.
figures,
Yeah.
right? But something like that, like an arena, maybe like as a set, they could do in a battle pack with like a bunch of them. In my opinion,
I would love that, and I would love it if one of the figures, because they always like to throw in one variant, so you have to buy more of
Sure.
them.
Yeah.
What a Night Sister as the extra.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
like Night Sister.
Yeah.
Two
Yeah,
brothers
like-
and two Night Sisters would
Yeah,
be
even
pretty
that
cool.
would have been cool.
Yeah. See, something people don't think about.
And then you can make
I thought
some
about that.
awesome Dathomir mocks, like also like from
Exactly.
Fallen Order, from the
Yeah.
like. There's really good potential from that. I do
Yeah.
agree with that.
And
I
I
wouldn't
get,
mind that being like a $30 set. You know, kind of have some cool dark red
Yeah.
parts. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Maybe come
yeah.
with maybe droid. Those little bows, laser bows. That
Yeah,
would be
the
cool.
laser
bows.
I don't know how they would do that.
There's
It
all
would be
kinds
cool.
of. They could have like a cheap $20 set with like a throne, like when what's her face is laying there and they're like going through her memories and they're all standing around there with like the
Yep.
cups with the holy water or whatever. Like that would be a crazy.
The ritual, the Dathomirian.
Yeah, the
I
ritual
think-
talking about.
I
Yeah.
think you're right.
Ritual
That there's
table.
a lot of missed potential from that arc and from the planet.
I
didn't
think
know
there's a
that-
lot of missed potential with Clone Wars as a whole,
Yeah.
but we're not going to get into that when it comes to Lego.
So that's just where I'm at, and I just
Yeah.
like I didn't.
I
know
agree
that-
with you.
Like I knew that there were like in Dathomir, like the women hold the power and like they have all the stuff, and you know the males are the lower in the species, and I see all that. I knew that, but I didn't know like they had battle arenas. I didn't know they had to like fight for their right to be chosen, and there's just a lot that I didn't know that I feel like they could, like you said, they could have expanded on in Lego, if not anywhere else. Like Lego could have done a ton, and still can, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. And the
Lego-
little zombie.
Yeah.
or-
Oh,
have
I
you
think so.
guys-
That could be one variant, and then there
Lego is
could
not
be-
going to do zombies.
No.
I don't. I.
Well, they
Um,
had the skeleton people. I mean,
Yeah.
what's worse than just a skeleton person? Like,
Oh, Brad, do they have zombie Minecraft figures?
yes, they do.
So why wouldn't they do a regular zombie figure?
They've also done other zombie figures.
Oh,
So that
see,
are-
see,
I like
but I
Brickblaze's
wanna
question.
what is it?
I don't know what. So that's actually a little bit tied to my next question. there,
Okay,
so I'm
okay.
gonna hold that. So I want to quickly go through. I do highly rate this one. Updated Snowtrooper battle pack. I would love it if they updated all the battle packs for Endor. You know, we got a new Endor battle pack, maybe like an Ewok with like some Rebellion troopers. Hoth battle packs updated. Just like all the movies, update the battle packs because we gotten
Yeah.
some newer variations, and I think it would be great to see that updated.
But then you won't buy the bigger set. That's what
oh.
they're thinking.
Speaking of updated stuff, on that point, sorry, ADD moment here.
Yeah.
But if you guys like, if anyone has a 20th anniversary Slave One, and you guys look at your Carbonite Han Solo, I think they should update the Carbonite Han Solo because he has the old hairpiece.
Yeah,
He
I
doesn't
agree.
have the updated swooshed hairpiece. That's
I
something they
agree.
could upgrade. Not a battle pack, but
that's
just
a
something-
good
Yep.
point.
Let's see. There's some other. I think I saw some other stuff here. All right. Okay. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna pop up Blaze's question here in just a second. So my question was, what themes do you guys think should also get battle packs, like our battle pack type thing?
Hmm.
And so Zane made, not Zane, Brick Blaze brought up a great point. Let's step outside stars for a moment. How about battle packs for Joker goons from DC, or Jatari from Marvel?
Yeah.
Both, I think that Marvel and DC have done small battle packs, but I think agreed they should bring in more.
Yeah.
But is there any like themes that you guys think that they should do like certain battle packs from?
They could do a ton of battle packs, in my opinion. I mean, like even Ninjago, like we talked about last week.
Yeah.
There's like you could get a ton of the villains in a battle pack, like a bad guy battle pack to grow your enemy side, because like the Ninjago is very
Kinda
interactive
like they
with
did
each
in
other,
Chima.
playable. Yeah, like Chima. Like Chima. I yeah, we're gonna compare it to Chima.
I'm just saying they had battle packs. They had battle pack. That's all I'm gonna say.
No, you caught me off guard because I agreed with you, and then I was like, oh wait.
Mhm.
Am I gonna agree with Chima right now? No, but they really could. If you take a step back and look at all these different themes,
Yep.
Batman, DC, Marvel, all of it, they really could expand on all kinds of things, like the train sets. They could expand on not the conductors, but like the people that work the cars.
Yeah.
What do you even call those people? But like they could have battle packs with crew members and stuff like that. There's all
Yeah.
kinds of
Okay.
things they could expand on.
But if you could pick one theme that you would want to see,
Ooh.
I would make my own theme called history and have
Yeah.
soldiers.
I can't
Oh.
disagree with that.
That's not a bad idea, Ethan, because if you could have like iconic people, like
Um,
historical figures as battle
no.
packs, like
not historical figures. Like they want like historicals. I've seen this one brought up a lot. People want historical like soldiers and stuff like that as
Mhm.
battle
Can't do it.
packs.
Back to the
And
conversation we had last week.
Yeah, and the couple weeks before.
Well, mine's not. I'm not talking about.
Okay.
Soldiers or anything like that. What I'm talking about is like figures, like not just American figures, but leaders in Japan, all kinds of stuff. Like this battle pack.
That would be a
has-
great CMF series, Zane.
yeah. I guess the CMF series. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I guess that would be that. Because
And
I
that's
mean,
That's the thing. There are things that would make great CMF series, but then there's things that make great battle packs, and then there's times that those don't mix, in my opinion.
yeah, you're right. That
Because
would
if
be a
you think
CMF.
about it, if you get there's certain sets like I would love a Star CMF, but if they did ones where it was like all the different kinds of clones, you know how quickly like you would how hard is it to find CMFs
Yeah.
right now? You would not be able to find any of those.
They'd
But
all
if
be
you have that-
$10 too.
yeah, and if there was battle packs though, that's easier to get your hands on after a while.
yeah.
And
Ethan
see,
has. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna
Well,
say. So like, yeah, Ethan, go.
My favorite non-Lego Star Wars battle pack is from Toy Story. It's
Ah,
that Army Men. That Army Men battle pack. That
Oh.
is so cool.
That is
I
cool.
love that set. I
Can we
got
just
two of them
say-
back in the day.
I always wanted one, but can I just say that is one of the best sets that came out of Toy Story, in my opinion. Like
love
I
that.
loved the Jeep. I loved the like Army Men. Like
Oh. Back to last week's thing, Army Men Jeep vehicle. Isn't that considered?
But it was from Toy Story.
Toy Story.
But still, Toy Story bases off of a real thing.
But it's a
Yeah.
it was their loophole, right?
Yeah.
It was their loophole because they had the
Um,
franchise.
Which there's a
Hmm.
guy who's selling just one of the minifigures from that, and I might buy it off him because I always wanted one of those minifigures.
I saw an amazing mock, I think yesterday, of
The
what's the baby listening device that they put in rooms?
baby monitor.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
thing. It was a mock of all the army men carrying one of those, just like they did in Toy Story. It was
Oh,
really-
that's awesome.
it was really
That is
cool.
amazing.
Great.
I love Toy Story, guys. I'm sorry, but I do. That's like
Me
my
too.
whole childhood right there.
I love it.
They did a
Especially
really good
message.
job making that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they did. Anybody
Brad.
have a Republic Cruiser? Just a quick thought. Anyone have one?
No.
What do you mean? The one from?
Episode 1,
which
Phantom
one?
Menace.
No, I don't have one of those. I have the Republic frigate, which looks a lot like that, but it's not the red
Yeah.
solid one. Brad, you ready to love me?
Yes.
Knights.
Yeah.
Oh,
I agree. I've agreed with that. For like, I would love that for the Pirates, the Knights.
I was just gonna
anything
say,
like
or
that.
pirates.
Oh,
But my problem is there's no theme for that right now, which kind of sucks.
well, I mean, you could make your own theme. Like if they had battle packs
Yeah.
for your pirates. Well, like we talked about, like
Well, they
last.
did actually back in the day. They did for the Pirates and Knights back in the day, but they don't now.
But were they really solid battle? I mean,
So they were like, have you seen the Harry Potter kind of battle pack?
What if they
So you get-
changed the name of battle pack? I don't want to touch. Brought that up in the chat, but what?
Yeah.
I think battle pack really just sounds like Star Wars to me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Minifigure builders. Like there should be a better. We gotta create.
well, the thing about
make-
battle packs is that it's to build your army, right?
Yeah, to build
Like
an army.
so that they can all fight. But do we always have to have Lego figures fighting? Is also a good question.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just
So-
Star Wars.
Like a city pack with all city minifigures.
And they have those right now, and they
Yeah.
have them like
They do?
there's a police one. Yeah, they do.
They're a little
There's
bit
like
bigger
police
though.
ones.
Yeah.
And they had one for Harry Potter where you get a mini figure from each house, and then the little build is like a bookshelf. And I got it. And it's an amazing set.
Oh,
Uh,
so would you consider like the Street Sweeper? Is that like its own set,
No.
or because it's
That-
small?
No. So battle packs, in my opinion, are packs that have like four or more figures that it's the purpose of getting those sets is to build them up, like build like kind of armies or like, so like for example, the Harry Potter one is to build up your different Hogwarts houses. You get more people from Hufflepuff, Slytherin, Ravenclaw, and Gryffindor, which no one needs more Gryffindors because everyone gets so many Harrys. But yeah, that's the point of them. So that's what like we have those in cities right now. Yes. So for Marvel, they did a Black Falcon battle pack.
If they made it Black Falcon battle pack.
Oh wait. Oh, okay. Sorry, that was a different thing. But they did build have a battle pack, which it was like 4, Falcon, I think Black Widow, and I want to say 2 AIM agents.
But with
and that was about.
But with Marvel, how many could you like? You could do like Age of Ultron stuff with all the
Yeah,
you
could do
robots and stuff.
Sorry, you could do. There is quite a few options actually.
But
from
like we
different
said,
movies. Hydra
whole-
soldiers.
the whole point of having a battle pack is so you can buy multiple of the battle pack since it's the same exact figures. With something like City, if they're different types of figures, you have a guy playing a saxophone or you have a police officer or whatever. I would want 4 police officers, but I wouldn't want 4 of each one if they were just random people.
Yeah.
So they do it for just a single theme for most of the time, where it's like police, fire, that type of thing. But there was like a couple space ones.
Yeah.
But I do a bunch of them with like, here's a little like ATM with 4 figures. It's still cool though. I've seen some really good ones. Where I maybe want to buy multiple of them, but they're still good.
See, and this is what I like. So I feel like DC, like Star Wars, has a really good spot for battle packs, whereas like DC and Marvel, it's more of like a villain type thing because you have your 5 superheroes, and you don't really have any extras besides like the military that comes in and helps from time to time. It'd be like bad guy battle packs. Well, like in WandaVision when they show up. Sorry, spoilers.
I agree.
It's never, the heroes don't really grow unless they find like Vision or they slowly add a character. Where Star Wars is about it,
I do have to say the next best theme to add battle packs to would be Minecraft.
Minecraft you could grow a lot in. Yeah.
But because if you think about like creeper, skeleton, zombie. Go on.
Going back to Marvel back in 2012, they kind of did something similar to a battle pack, like the Captain America set. It came with the villains.
Chitauri.
Yeah, and
was that one you're thinking of?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. And that one you could buy multiples. Yes, you would get multiple Captain Americas.
Yeah.
But
I have that set. It's a really good set.
Army. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And even Age of Ultron. Yeah. Age of Ultron had a very similar set that came with Ultron and the 3 robots.
I think what Lego is struggling with though right now is, like we actually just said, they're a company who isn't necessarily focused on the figs. Yes, it's a big part of it, but they don't want you buying just figures. They want you buying a full set because they make more money that way. But I think they're just being stubborn at this point.
But if you think about it, we buy all the big sets.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's why I think they're being stubborn about it, because they don't want Star Wars fans to have specific. I think it goes back to their idea of like war. Like they don't want you to build an army. They don't want it to be all about the figures. They want you to buy all the sets and play out the story rather than making an army to fight who knows what is in your collection. I'm just saying, I think that's what they're getting at when they say no more battle packs. And it's a shame because they did sell extremely well. I mean, you couldn't find a 5 of first battle pack for how long? And now they're overstocked. So, I mean, I don't know.
But they still sell out quite a bit. So
they do, but I see them everywhere. There's someone selling one on Facebook right now for $60. Like I wanted to turn around and message him and be like, dude, they're in stock.
I'll give you 2 battle packs for that. Like
like breathe a little bit. You can't do that now. Give it some time.
Yeah.
I didn't though, but I just like here's a question. Like new topic.
Yeah. I did have one more question.
Oh, sorry.
No, keep going. No, if you have a topic right now, you're gonna lose it in an ADHD moment. So
you're right. It's something I've actually been curious about all week, and I wanted your guys' opinion.
Sure.
So, out of all of the Batmans, Dark Knight is my all-time favorite. I love the Dark Knight. I love his Batmobile. I think it's just the meanest, baddest looking thing around. I did not know that they made that Batmobile in Lego.
Mm-hmm.
What is your guys' opinion on that Lego? Have you guys seen it?
Oh, they made the tumbler.
The tumbler.
They made the tumbler for Bane, but I don't think they made it for him. Oh no, actually, it was bigger, but sorry.
There was a big one a couple years ago.
Yeah,
I don't know if I'm getting the right one, but it came with the Joker. It was a really good figure. No, it was like years ago.
It's old. It's older. It's like 14 or 15.
Yeah.
I only saw the miniature tumbler that they did for Bane, which was an amazing set. Holy crap, they did a good job on that. But because it's like Bane, so it's like army colors and stuff like that. But um, I mean, it's cool. It's really cool. They DC and Marvel have both done really good jobs on vehicles once in a while. Sometimes they get too much into comic books and it just doesn't look good and it looks way too kiddish. Like there's Quinjets. I'd be like, oh my gosh, that looks sick. I kind of want to buy that. And then there's other ones I'm like, like, yeah, but I don't see a problem.
Well, this one's not the small one. This is like a UCS.
Yes, I know which one you're talking about now.
Yeah, it's huge. So one of my TikTok followers made a video the other day and tagged me in it, and I saw it, and I was like, oh, because I in one of my live streams they asked me what set I would want to see built if I could pick one that wasn't built yet, and I said that one because I didn't know it was built. I don't know. What do you guys think of the tumbler in general? Do you think it's cool? Do you think it's over the top?
I think it's an awesome set. I mean, you have the vehicle, period. So
yeah,
it's my favorite Batmobile, if I remember right.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Mm-hmm.
Matt,
I think The Dark Knight is great. Just a great film to make Lego off of. I'm glad that they actually made Lego sets from those films.
Yes, not just Batman, but like the tumbler itself.
Yes.
So that goes off that. What theme did you guys think like UCS line should go into besides
everything?
Transformers.
But like, if you could pick one theme right now, you would love to see a UCS set out of that's out right now.
That's a good question.
Well, like a theme that's out right now. Not
we
like
basically got one with Ninjago City Gardens.
But that's not me. I wouldn't request for Ninjago though. I mean, I'm glad they did. It's super cool.
No, and I wouldn't either. But I'm just saying,
I'm trying to get this kind of shorter for ourselves.
We kind of already do have that for other themes.
Oh, one theme. That's hard. There's just so many.
What is your dream set? That's really.
I think we should get a UCS pirate ship. I'm talking like even bigger than the one we got, like twice
like
the
as big
size.
as the Star Destroyer.
Right.
Exactly.
I got
that
one.
would okay. I would be down for that. I'm not gonna lie.
Or kind of go along the Master Builder series, get a pirate ship, like a black one, and then a brown one, and then have them like fighting. That would be pretty cool.
Ooh.
Like
2 in 1.
Mm-hmm.
Like 2 pirate ships in one set.
Mm-hmm. That'd be like a probably $200 set. 2 big pirate ships battling it out with cannons and a pick-a-brick couple water studs.
They would never do that though, because they know that somebody would want to buy the one pirate ship, and they don't want to trim down their market to that level.
True.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe we would do 2 sets like that. Like 2 sets,
Yes.
you can get one of
one side, one the other side.
Yes.
You pick your.
I mean,
That's
they
the way
kind
they
of
would do
it.
Yeah.
But actually, Harry Potter, I'd love to see them. I mean, we've kind of gotten the Harry Potter Castle UCS set in the past, but besides that, we haven't gotten many UCS sets. So I'd love to see what. I feel like there's stuff in Harry Potter you could do. Maybe like a Quidditch Stadium UCS set. Stuff like that.
Okay. Well, would it be UCS or would it be an Ultimate Builders? Because that kind of screams Mos Eisley for me.
Well,
like the stadium.
You could do like. It would kind of look like. What's the sound?
Coliseum.
Coliseum. Yeah, you could do something like that. Maybe not even like big enough for figures to go in it. I'm just saying like maybe miniature figures. Or something. But I'm just saying like. I mean, that would be Master Builders or UCS. But I'm just saying there are UCS sets.
Cool Guy Dom, he's on my level. That is one I didn't even think about because I had a different one. But guys, I absolutely love Back to the Future. If they did a UCS DeLorean, that would be like I would get chills if I found out they made that. It would be beautiful. Just like the one.
Yeah.
They did make like the car like back in the day. It was before
little,
Ideas. Yeah, it was pretty small. It was what was before Ideas? It was
Creation. No,
Creator. I think.
No, it wasn't that. It was like a weird word. It was basically what Lego Ideas was, but before the name. It was like size system or something like that along the lines.
Okay.
Lego Systems, Lego TC logo, Lego Tech. Like there's all kinds of different names.
Yeah, it's something along the lines, but it was basically the same thing as Ideas, just what it was before.
I think that would be super cool. I agree with him. But here's another one. I don't know if it'd be Speed Racers or if it would be Technics, because I wouldn't want it to be Technics.
Yeah.
But I would love to see a UCS Lamborghini Aventador. I don't know if you guys know what that one is, but it's like my dream supercar if I was to ever get one. It's very rugged and just sick looking, but I would love to see it made out of Lego, like
Not Technic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
not
Top
Technic.
Technic.
Which I mean,
Which
I
were-
get they would have to have some Technic in it for like the wheels and stuff. But like the Ecto 1, the door, the entire thing is Lego. The hinge is Lego. The windows are Lego. Like
Yeah.
the body is Lego.
Yeah.
I would
And
love to
I-
see that.
I gotta agree with you. After that little Technic in the X-wing, I do not want to do a big Technic. Like I don't want to do one of those big Technic vehicles. I can't. I don't see the appeal in them.
So I'm
Yeah.
going to attack this from a perspective of them being able to make more than one set in the series. Like the DeLorean would be great to get like an Ultimate
one-time.
Collector's Series one-time thing, yes. But I think if they go in the direction that they headed in with the Coliseum, but make it like minifigure scale, like architecture, but bigger, or things from the real world like cars, like you're saying. I think they have to be more real world models that people are big
Yeah.
fans of in order to get people to actually buy them.
And-
like
oh,
a
And not
large
just
White
repetitive
House,
tan.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god.
or the Smithsonian National Museum would be cool to have. Like
Mhm.
just really cool structural things and architecture would be awesome. Who wouldn't want like a UCS Seattle tower? That would be awesome, especially if
Yeah.
you live there.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I think I could see the appeal. A UCS Great Wall. I would buy that. I'm thinking about it. It's like joking. I was like,
Well,
you could use that for other purposes. So that'd be super cool.
there's those 3 Dubai towers that they have. They're like the tallest buildings in the world now.
Yeah.
They have like swimming pools across all 3 of them. Like that would be crazy to have built out of Lego in a UCS.
Oh,
That'd
yeah.
be insane. But I
Would
got
we call
one
that-
for you.
Would
No,
we
go
call that UCS or just a big set that they release?
To me,
you
it'd be
know.
like Ultimate Builders. To
Like
me, it would be
modular
Ultimate
sets are
Builders.
almost like the UCS of City to me.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. Well, it needs to be something that is collectible. That's
Sure.
in the UCS acronym, Ultimate Collectors
But
Series.
what
So
about
it
the
should be-
modular buildings? They're kind of UCS, but
In a
they
way,
aren't.
I would agree with that. That screams more Master Builder, but it does
Master
have that
Builder.
collectible value to it as well.
Mhm.
See, the Dubai
Yeah.
Tower would be awesome.
also,
Dayton agrees with me.
Dom says Kuso.
Kuso?
Kuso, that was it. That was the
Oh,
thing before
okay.
ideas.
What do you guys think about
Oh,
planes?
yeah, I remember
So the guy that I bought the 2015 sets from, he builds airplanes. Like he buys 3-in-1 sets to build airplanes because he is a pilot. And he sent me some pictures and some videos. Like he has an entire shelf, all these different airplanes. What do you think about UCS airplanes? Like the Boeing 737. I mean, it would be for a specific audience like trains.
Yeah.
But it would be a theme that they could grow on because there's from different countries, different sizes, interiors, seating, tons of minifigures. They could do they could build ramps and runways and airports and hangars. Like there's all kinds of things. I think they could expand on builders and UCS sets for like airplanes
Yeah.
and even helicopters if that.
Honestly,
You know,
I'd
I
love
fe-
them to do that, but I think the problem would be is I'd want to see a more military kind of style, and we wouldn't be able to get that.
Yeah, but there's a difference of a set and a mock, and you can buy instructions easily to get a really cool plane. And I feel like if you have a set that's just like, for instance, like the AT-AT that's coming out, I feel like that's just what's the point of building a Hoth mock? Because
Watch it.
Hoth is already a very boring planet, and I feel like the AT-AT that a mock builder builds is the main attraction. And when you have a AT-AT set, it's not as impressive. But
I
Hoth is
disagree,
very
but I
overdone.
understand.
Yeah.
Hoth
No.
is a very overdone mock. And
Ethan,
yeah,
I agree
that's-
with you completely. And I think that's what separates having a model that, you purchase from Lego to display as a piece in your collection versus having a mock built item that you are proud as an artist. And that's the two different things. What you build on your own is art, and what Lego gives out is a model. I think
True.
that's where it's just like people who build model airplanes or do trains. You can view that as an art form if they're doing it themselves and constructing it all on their own. But if it's a kit, it's a model.
I disagree
the
on one standpoint, though.
Go ahead.
Anything I touch is art.
Ha, ha, ha. Okay, Brad. We'll let you believe that.
Zane cracked a cold one. I felt like I had to join. It's soda, okay?
I drank all
Quality,
mine.
quality air.
Yeah.
I drank all mine.
It's knockoff orange soda. It's just called orange.
Is that the stuff you get at Aldi's? I love Aldi's.
Matt, this is for
Dollar
you.
General.
Here you go, buddy.
Oh God, that's a real one. I don't. I'm not. Okay,
It's a
we can save this for Stud Buds after dark, but
Yeah.
I'm not much of a beer guy personally.
So I have one more question, and then I'd like to do the tier list. Um,
The tier list.
So this is a question I was thinking about because I know we've talked about it some, but I want to know, what do you guys actually think about when Lego makes video games into Lego sets? Do you
I don't
think
mind
that's
it.
do you
What do
think
mean-
that's
what do you
actually
mean by that question?
So that's what I was trying to go. Do you think that's a good idea? Do you like when they do that?
Are you talking about like Lego Star Wars the video game? Or are you talking about
I know like taking
Dimensions or
like taking
Hidden Side. Hidden Side.
taking Minecraft and turning it into a Lego theme?
Oh,
Oh,
you're saying like having video game themes?
Yes.
Okay.
You know,
Do you think
if
that
they
they
don't
should-
last 10 years, like Minecraft is perfect, but
Yeah.
are they overdoing it? Like I would love if they I probably wouldn't get a set, but a Fortnite set. I think, having a set or two,
I
it would
think
be fine for the fans.
I think
but-
it'd be fun
oh.
if they had one theme that was kind of like different video games they brought stuff in. 'Cause I love the Mario idea, but I think that they need to expand
Oh,
into
okay.
different areas
Yeah.
with that.
So I guess what video games have they done? They've done Mario. They're thinking about doing
Minecraft.
Sonic. They're thinking about doing Zelda. They
Zelda,
have
I'm
done
okay with.
Minecraft.
Okay, for the record, if they do Zelda, that's going to sell really well for
Mhm.
one, and two, I would even get a Zelda set
They're
because
yeah. Sorry. I got excited.
I was going to say I've never played. I've only played Zelda a bit, but I've seen the gameplay and
They're
stuff,
there.
and the characters look really good. So,
Yeah.
There's just
um,
there's so many Zelda games, and from classic to modern through all the Nintendo systems, it's kind of like, well, think about Ninjago, how they changed their theme. Like, here's Ninjago with the skeleton people. Here's Ninjago with the car people. Like, in a way, it's kind of annoying, but with Zelda, they could expand on it in so many different ways with so many stories. I think that they could do a great job with it. In my
counter
opinion.
argument though, they make it just like
Fight
Mario.
me.
They make it just like Mario. I think it would be perfect if they did just like. I can't even like.
I think you're retarded. Sorry. Sorry. I mean, I think you need to reevaluate your life situation.
I mean, what other themes have they done with video games though? Like, honestly, they haven't really done that many.
Technically, Star Wars. A couple of the sets have been like from Star Wars Battlefront and stuff like that.
Yeah, the one from the Force Unleashed, the Rogue.
Hmm Old Republic.
Yeah,
Speaking of Star Wars, I don't know what this spaceship is called, but there's a spaceship. It looks like it was like a predecessor to an X-wing, but it's
Is
not.
it red?
It's red. It's got the long nose on it, and it has
Yep.
like,
That's an
it's
Old
like-
Republic
That's-
set.
it's got like the little thing on the front of it.
yeah.
What is that set called?
Old
I was actually
Republic.
just looking at that
Fighter?
Facebook Marketplace.
I hate that set.
It's very popular because it's an Old Republic set.
I thought you were talking about the Z95 Headhunter.
Not
first.
the Z95. I like the Z95.
Ooh, I
Wait,
like that too.
wait. Wait a minute. Is the Z95 the one that has the 3 wings? Like, got the
No, Z95 is the one that's the Arc 170. The Arc 170 has 3 wings, I think, like on each.
I like
Yeah.
the one with the 3 wings. I don't like the one with 1 wing with a long nose.
You're talking
with,
about
like,
Z95. It comes with Krell from the Clone Wars, which you haven't seen yet. You'll like it when you watch it, Zane.
Yeah.
Z95 Headhunter.
You'll like it more when you see it in Clone Wars, I promise.
Well,
Wait, I think he's talking about the Old Republic.
no,
one.
I'm talking about the Z95
No, he's
Headhunter.
talking about Z95.
That right there.
Okay.
Yes, I can see it. I
Yeah.
think that looks hideous.
That's a
and,
mock.
like, this one's a mock, yes. But they have a Lego set of it. That
I don't
one.
know. It's not too bad to me.
I have it. I like it. It comes with some great figures. It's a cool set.
It looks
It's
like
all right.
trash, Matt. I'll fight
What's
you
the
on
Clone
this.
All right, we're gonna go
Wars.
back to topic here. We're gonna go back to topic. So there's 5 themes, and one of them I still want to get a set from. First one is Lego Angry Birds.
What?
Second one is Lego Minecraft.
You want to what? Wait, go back. Why do you want to get that set?
No, not
want
from that
me to
one.
shoot?
It's from the next one here. Lego
Okay.
Overwatch, which had some really good sets with it.
Yeah,
if
I forgot about
remember.
Overwatch. That's a good point.
Yeah,
That
Overwatch had
did
some-
really well too.
it did, and
Yeah.
I still want to get a set from it. I'm not. I
I never
do.
played
'Cause-
Overwatch, but I know the fans went like
well, they
really into
made
it.
a basically they made Sebastian, this robot figure, out of Lego, and then you could get his skin in the game, and it looked awesome. Like you could go around as Lego Bastion in the game and
That's
like
really cool.
murder a ton of people. But yeah,
Whoa. G-rated.
Lego Prince of
give up.
Persia, technically based off the movies, but it's also a video game.
I don't count that.
Lego Prince of Persia was a really good theme. I also really loved the movie, and I always wanted the sets.
Yeah, they were good sets, but I wouldn't count it as a video game.
but it started as a video game though. Prince
But
of
the
Persia,
sets were
yes.
based off of the movie. That's the
which is
thing.
based off the video game. Like,
But
yeah,
it was
goes back-
Yeah, no,
originally.
It's the movie is basically what I've been heard is the exact same thing as the video game.
Have you ever played Prince of Persia?
No, but that's what
It
I've
is. It literally is. Like you run around and you have sands of time, and if you end up messing something up, whatever, you use the sands of time to go back in time to redo it and
Oh,
fix
wow.
yourself. So it's like it's awesome. Like you run and jump on wall. It's kind of like Assassin's Creed. It's like pre-Assassin's Creed with sands of time.
Yeah.
and it's awesome. I love it. I played it growing up. So the sets to me feel very video game ish. So because the movies match it a lot.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The gaming theme that I want is Halo and Lego.
I wish Halo was picked up by Lego because Lego could do a much better job.
Mega Blocks.
Yes, but Mega Bloks does a horrible
Mega
job. with that.
Constructs.
Okay, but we've talked about that one before. We've talked about we would love
Yeah.
to see COD and we would love to see Halo. But is there one video game like honestly like
Mario
oh,
Kart.
honestly I'd love to see a like electronic Mario Kart, but like Lego electronic Mario Kart I think would be cool.
No electronics.
Yeah,
I want
fine
Mario
with just
Kart.
the car.
I want the
Mario-
maps. I want the maps.
Okay.
I have a question
actually-
though.
Yes.
So
Zane.
there's a game I play. It's called Forza Horizon. I love it.
Yes.
Forza Horizon incorporated an update, an expansion pack that brought Lego into it. The McLaren Scion, the Bugatti Chiron, and stuff like that, and a whole Lego world into the game. Would you like? They took Lego and put it into a video game that was not based around Lego.
And it's also a more adult game if I remember right.
It's an adult game. I mean, it's not M, but it's
Yeah,
a racing game. It's an open world game. It's cars.
Yeah.
So it's like they took the speed, whatever it is, and put it into it, but like more iconic vehicles, and it's way fun. Like the cars, like the flag people are little Lego people. The whole city's Lego buildings, everything.
I wonder if
they-
they did that because of all the cars that they've been doing.
That's what I was
recently.
gonna say. Like,
Okay.
would you consider Speed or whatever it is, whatever the car one is? Would you consider that from the video game, or do you think that they would have to take stuff directly from Forza?
They
to
would have to
make
take it directly.
It was
from-
all from Forza because that's the way the properties work when you own. What it's just the way the business goes. It's the company that owns it to begin with that is doing all the marketing for it and
So
running
Forza.
all the deals. It's Forza because
So Forza,
okay.
even though they brought Lego into it, Forza owns it, so it's not
Yes.
actually Lego.
yes.
Oh, okay, that's good to know.
Like, yeah, that is good enough. So if I was to say a theme that I would want them to do or something, a video game,
It's
I'd
the
want them
same
to
with
make-
Star Wars. It's every right. Whatever whoever owns the rights are the ones that gives the permission for these companies to be able to do it. Every Star Wars set is made through Lucasfilm and Disney.
Yeah.
Hmm.
One also,
That's why we have a lot of
Marvel,
the problems that we have. Just saying.
Lego has a lot of connections with Disney and stuff. Like, 'cause I mean, look at they have Marvel. There's a lot of Disney stuff that goes through companies. Movies and stuff that go through
Yeah.
Lego. So, but honestly, like I'm just like I made my computer like the screen a bit smaller. Just look at the games I have. I'd love to see like Assassin's Creed Lego sets because I love those games. And I know they probably wouldn't do it, but
It's called
still, there's-
Assassin's Creed. They're not going to
Yes.
do it. Bro.
Well, yeah, I mean they won't, but it'd be cool to think about what they
Yes,
could do
yes.
with.
Exactly.
No, I agree
Um,
completely. I'm just saying, like, I'm just trying to be a realist.
No disagreement. This is all theory.
You gotta pull out of Lego will never do this. Have fun with it. That is
Yeah.
the reason I'm asking these questions. Having fun with it.
Stop
No,
being so serious. Have fun.
I would love to see I would love to see them team up with Riot and do Valorant and League of Legends, which are kind of around the lines of Valorant. I'm not
Titanfall.
Overwatch.
What about Titanfall?
They would do that, actually.
Overwatch or
What?
Titanfall?
What he's saying with League of Legends. They would do
Yeah.
that. I could see that happening.
What is
But
League
yeah.
of Legends?
It's a game I used to play.
It's a
with
lot
friends.
like it's the same type of person that plays World of Warcraft. That kind of
No.
plays that.
Oh
game.
my gosh, no. No,
I don't
no,
know.
no.
Those
No.
the kids in my high
No.
school were always the same people. They always played LOL and WoW, and that's what they called it.
Matt, you are.
Yeah, you want to get on
are-
tonight and play LOL, League of Legends?
You are. Wow, what is even the word I'm trying to think of here?
Those people were.
What about
I'm-
Dungeons and
I don't have
Dragons?
anything against them, but
Untaught. You are very untaught. Not woke in this. Well, League of Legends is more like Overwatch than World of Warcraft by any means.
I know the differences between the games. All I'm saying is the same crowd
Yeah.
that played the.
No, it's not though. Not anymore.
Okay.
It's closer to Overwatch. That's like it's a MOBA game. Multiplayer arena based. Basically, it's an arena game, so it's 5v5, and you're fighting it out for an objective. But I would love to see them team up with Riot and do that with Valorant or something like that. They're a little more. It would be kind of lines of Overwatch, and that's why I'd say that. But I do agree. I would love for them to do kind of a D&D thing. Like as becoming a big D&D player myself right now, I think that'd be awesome if you kind of made. There's definitely something you could do with D&D, and they kind of did when they had the Lego Games theme. They kind of did a D&D. If you guys remember, it was like Heroica or something. You guys remember that?
Oh yeah, I think
Not that.
I was
specifically.
super into the Lego stuff, and I always wanted the sets, but I never got them. But there's
Ethan-
the.
Go ahead.
I was gonna
Oh,
say there's
I-
a Lego. Yeah, Ethan, go ahead.
no,
Sorry.
I didn't really have an idea. I was just agreeing with Brad.
Ethan, go, run as fast as you can.
That's what I was curious about. I mean, like we all have video games we'd like to see, but I'm like, Ethan, what video games have you played? Like, what would you? Whether it's Mario, whether it's like Animal Crossing, whether it's whatever. Like what?
I was
what
actually gonna say Animal Crossing. That was gonna be my one that I would add.
That would be a
That's
good
an
idea set.
right now. Yeah,
I think they could actually make it. They already have deals with,
Nintendo.
yeah.
Star Fox, another good.
That would actually
yeah.
be really good.
There's some cool ships in there. I think that'd be awesome. You made.
Oh, here's a video game that's with Nintendo. Nintendo. I don't know what I was talking about just now.
I have a good one. Go ahead, keep going.
I have a better one. You want to fight about it?
I have a better one.
Because what I'm going to talk about, we could fight there. Okay.
Brawl, it's Brawl.
All right, we're putting these
Yes,
two
Super
together.
Smash Bros.
Did
I
you
was
guys?
just gonna say that?
You knew where I was going with this.
I was already
Kid-
going to say it
I
before
was gonna
you
say
said
it.
it. Leave
Yeah.
the man talk.
Oh, Ethan, since you thought of it, I'll let you say it since you haven't come up with a game.
We've talked about this one many times. The CMF
Yeah, we
line.
have, but it would be super cool. Like,
It would
But
be.
to have a brick built arena,
Yeah,
True.
multiple arenas. They have so many arenas. So many. Pokemon, the Rock World, the racetrack with Captain Falcon.
Minecraft.
Minecraft, the Kirby one. Oh my god, there's so many.
Well, okay, that's what I'm thinking. They need to make sets for Star Fox for these different, like actual, like Mario themed and Zelda, like Lego
Nintendo.
sets. With,
Everything Nintendo they could do.
and then
easily.
once they start getting those themes, then do a Super Smash because then they have the characters from each of those, and that way they can start releasing characters slowly. Just get rid of the anime characters. No one needs those as part of the theme at
Yeah,
all.
I don't need those.
what would
All
be
right.
really cool is like a starter pack that came with the Final Destination. Just the
Yes.
main map
Yes.
with
Yeah.
like two characters or several,
Splatoon.
and then make a CMF pack with characters, and that would be
Oh.
cool.
They could,
But-
but see, they need to get rid of as long as they don't do it like they did Mario, like as long as
Yeah.
everyone's figures.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. You
Yes.
got to start off
Yes.
with figure size sets, and I do
Yeah.
agree. Splatoon would also be a really cool one. But like, that's what I'm saying.
Splatoon fits in the Smash Bros. It does. It's in the new Smash Bros.
But I'm saying if you
Also-
start off with these actual sets with those minifigures and then do a Super Smash,
But what would they be? What would the set be? I mean, because in Smash Bros,
I agree. It's got to be the final duel, the main map, and then it's just like a bunch of different big fighters, and then you switch it up and do a Escape Offline.
I think
The
they could do
Battlefield
different
would be
maps.
pretty good one too.
Oh, true.
But okay, going back to 2005, you know that Mustafar set that you could
Yeah.
control
Yes.
the characters.
Yeah.
that would be
Yeah.
a good idea.
Yeah.
Where you kind of knock off your figures. That'd
Same
be
with
kinda
the
Yeah.
episode 2 Count Dooku and Yoda set as well.
Yeah.
They had the little. But okay, guys, let's be real. Here's what we really want made into a video game. Are you ready? We want Grand
Yes.
Theft Auto. We want
we're getting serious
this
now.
is zombies. We want
Look,
the
look.
real video games. You know what I want as a Lego theme that was a video game?
Yeah.
You won't know that. You might not know this, Zane, but I'm sure you too. You were homeschooled. Dang it.
No, say it.
cool.
Pop Tropica. Pop Tropica. Do you know what I'm talking about? The real people who went to middle school with a large class will know exactly what Pop Tropica is. No,
I was
okay.
that
No.
Clash of Clans
I'm-
kid.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm with
Clash
that
of
too.
Clans. Where's
That'd
that
be a
my
great
Lego
theme? Okay. Also, in all honesty, you're gonna hate me for this.
Lego Mr. Hand.
You're gonna you're gonna absolutely hate me for
Yes.
this.
I already hate you, so it's okay.
I know
Same.
we joke about this all the time. I know we've been back and forth. And I wouldn't buy it, but I think that they could do a good job with it, and that's why I'm going to say it. I think they need to do a Fortnite series.
I absolutely agree.
They
And I
should have done
think
it
that they
3
need
years
to
ago.
do every
And I-
single town that is in the map, and then you can build the whole map and have different characters from it.
Well, okay, this is
that
the
you
thing.
can get in skins, and then have exclusive skins that you get from the characters in the Lego line.
I
Yeah, I
agree,
agree.
but I think you can also throw in some like stuff like you can put in Marvel and Star Wars characters. Those are skins you can get. You know,
Yes.
throw in like Deadpool and some different stuff like that. And I think you could do some amazing stuff with
I'm
this.
sorry,
I
Zane.
think I know, guys, people are losing brain cells over that, but I think Fortnite could do a good job, and especially building up the map, I think would be cool. Like, cool. It's the same thing I said about Mario. I'd love to see build a massive Mario map. And you guys give me some hate for that, I know. But I'm just saying still, though,
Yeah.
it'd be still cool, same thing to do it with Fortnite.
But the thing about Fortnite, although the maps change, and that's the problem with it, like
Yeah.
you could do the original map in Fortnite or something like that, where it's
Is there like a
Well,
way?
there's
there's a basic map that doesn't really change, but they add stuff to it. So
yes,
it's like,
exactly. But they could always keep adding more Lego sets to it as well to interchange. And I think, like, I'm coming at this from a business perspective of something that I think
Yeah.
Lego could realistically do that would be cool. And I think that is the one thing that they just haven't put the energy into yet.
Mhm.
I have
And
an
also,
idea.
if you think of, go on.
Okay,
Go. I wanna hear it.
Among Us would like make the
Yep.
thing or the
Map.
waiting room. That would be pretty good. That would be really
Yeah,
cool.
I can-
Of course, Among Us is kind of going down, but that's the thing. It's hard. It's like there's apps that rise so quickly
Yep.
that Lego can't make it.
This sound
Quick
is for our show. We're losing it. It's just depressing. We gotta say goodbye. We're sinking.
No,
We're
no.
slowly sinking to the great seas.
Jack!
All right, guys, we're good. Now that we don't have that old man bringing us down. I'm gonna keep Zane in timeout there for a second. I do have to agree,
Timeout.
though. I'd love to see. I don't want to touch that Ninjago, and I think then they could add Ninjago to Fortnite. When you start behaving again, Zane, we'll let
That's
you
how
back.
I used to play the recorder in 4th grade. Why do people play that? People should not be learning
No,
that as a
no
music.
one should have ever been taught
We
that.
hit the Fortnite iceberg. We're sinking.
No,
Okay,
we
no,
gain viewers from that.
I'm totally
so.
joking, guys, but I do agree with you. The amount of growth that they could do, the bus, the picks, everything you could do, the changeable figures, the suits, the helmets, everything you could do with buildings. It could take over city in a way, because you could build all these towns and cities and buildings, and you could have parts to build the little brick and walls and the sloped
And you know how
things.
many people would buy those Lego sets if they each came with one skin that you could have in
man.
Minecraft and unlock? You know how many people would buy that? It'd be
Like a little
insane.
scan code,
Yeah.
like a UR,
Yes.
UR code or something like that.
Yes, it'd be absolutely insane.
You know
Here's
what
what-
would be really cool? Video. If they did some video stuff, I mean, I feel like that would be awesome.
Let's
Okay.
not.
Okay, you know what the problem is with these games, though, from a Lego perspective? I think that Lego as a company, when they see these games, like Mario, for instance, they want to turn the Lego set into being playable. And I think, like,
Yeah.
not as playable as in, like, you know, playing with your figures and
Like
stuff.
play features.
Yes, like you and I can play a game with the Lego set. And I think they get hung up on that way too much. And I really want them to do some market research on what their fans care about most.
In all honesty, that's what I think Minecraft did so well. And I know I keep going back to Lego Minecraft, but I'm just
Yes.
saying they did Lego Minecraft right. And I know you guys like don't exactly love the theme, but they did a good job with it. And
Oh.
that's why I'm saying learn from
Yeah.
Lego Minecraft.
Like I said, A
Minecraft.
theme is only as good as an idea. I think the theme is great. They did wonderful.
Yeah.
I just think Minecraft is a very difficult thing to put into a Lego set because it's the exact same idea as what Lego is. But that's the conversation for another time.
Sure.
Well, I agree. With what you said. Minecraft it has a huge audience. They've done very well with marketing it and doing it. It's not for me. It's not my set particularly, but I can respect when they do have a good, reliable theme that they're going with. So I do agree with you. They should have friends line.
I saw that.
Can we do that? So you can just kill
I
the people
want
in Minecraft?
Olivia. I want Olivia with a bazooka in Fortnite, and
Please.
Emily with the AK.
Cool guy Dow would just start playing Fortnite on streams just so he can like murder those pigs.
Dropping out of that battle bus. Okay, let's get on to this.
Oh
What's
my
next?
God.
What's next that we
We've
wanted to
lost
talk
it for
about?
this. Yeah, we've lost
No,
it. That just killed it. Banks, I don't want to touch.
We
We
went
Matt's
down a
dying up
dark
there.
hole.
Look what
we
you did
gained
to
a
him.
ton of viewers from that, so I
Yeah,
don't
we
want to
did.
hear it.
Well, that was a great topic, honestly, Brad. I
Yeah.
got to give you props. That was a great thing to talk about.
Thank you.
Good job.
I was kind of bored, and I was like, you know, these would be fun questions to ask.
So video.
Well, okay, here's
No.
one. Here's a
Shut
question.
up. No, I'm going to tier list now. I'm going to save your question. Write your question
How
down.
angry he got.
Write your question
Wow.
down.
I had a question, Brad. You didn't have to yell at me.
Dang, man.
What's your question?
No, I don't want to ask you anymore.
Write it down. We'll talk about it next week.
No, that's true. It's a good thing to think about for next
Yeah.
time.
All right. So, guys, we get the big one for this week. We got Lego City.
Garbage.
What?
This is a hard one. This is
Yeah.
a
It
real
is.
hard one.
So, yeah, I'm gonna pop up a better sharing screen.
Is this the pre-thoughts? This is gonna be like, you know, when I was younger, I loved City.
Okay.
I love
Okay.
you.
I think
I need to see the sets. I can't
yeah,
have any
just give me I was trying to use
preconceived notions.
Wikipedia. Let's see. Can I just do 2005 to show you the sets? No. Okay. So I was gonna give a little background just so that I love giving background. I think background information really helps stuff out.
Yeah.
So City started in 2005. So City is the thematic title under which most town-related system sets were released from 2005 and onward. There is numerous sets that are associated with construction, police, fire, emergency, train, airport, transportation, cargo, traffic, Coast Guard, farm, great vehicles, mining, and space.
It sounds like Avatar:
European-
The Last Airbender.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Air,
this
water,
is perfect.
fire.
European
TikTok
catalogs
video.
featured another theme called City in the years 1999 to 2000, which was referred to as City Center in American catalogs. So just a little background for all of you people out there who didn't know what City was. One second, I need to figure this out because why is this not doing what I want it to do?
So, and as a little background, it used to be towns.
Mhm.
Like they
Yes,
started
and
this
before
stuff as
that, but that's a
towns.
different theme. So we're not judging it by towns.
No, but it started as towns and then it's evolved into city, right?
Hey, Floaty, just quickly. Since Floaty. Hey, Floaty. By the way, we wish you happy birthday earlier in the stream. So, we're sorry that you couldn't make it out, but thanks for always coming for our streams. Thank you so
Too
much for
late.
supporting all of us, man.
Too late.
Love
we
you.
can't wish you anymore. So
Yeah, we
You
already
should've
wished you
been there.
earlier. You have to go find that earlier in the
Yeah.
video.
but happy birthday.
Yes, happy birthday, man.
I love you.
I'm gonna start us off with 2005. Give you guys kind of do what we did with Star Wars.
Okay.
Wait,
look
it
up-
came out. The City came out in 2005.
Yep.
Yes.
They came out the same year as the Star Wars Revenge of the Sith sets. That's crazy. That's mind-boggling, honestly.
You're
I had the
mind-boggling.
set. There's a couple sets from 2005 I had.
Guys, I want some tractors. I really do.
they have a new Lego tractor set actually.
Hey, he said
It's really good.
farms. He said there's farms.
No, wrong type of tractor. I'm not talking about farming tractors. I'm talking about construction tractors.
Oh.
I'm talking about dozers. I'm like that one right there. That dozer. That would be cool.
Yeah,
I'm talking
okay,
about,
for the record, that's the thing that happened. Construction went down the hill since then, and also like medical disappeared. It was really weird.
yeah. What's that about?
Yeah. So this is 2005. So as you can see, we actually
Well-
Zane, I think you would like 2005 City.
I like this. That's what I'm saying. I'm liking this a lot because like I was operating a skid loader this weekend, doing some grading out at the tribe, and like honestly, I genuinely wanted to go find like some tractor to add to my collection because I thought it would be a good representation of what my career has
Yeah.
been, and just like something personal and something cool that I feel like they would have. But like that dozer right there, the excavator, which has the bucket, the crane. A lot of this stuff is very playable. You know, demoing
Mhm.
your buildings. You know, craning up Lego pieces to
Yeah.
reconstruct it. You know,
Zane, I'll look for a good construction set for you, and once I
Thank
find
you.
one else, I mean, not even if it's just among one of the new lines,
Well-
I'll find something good for you.
well, just
I like-
the construction, like to me, grows the playability of a building in city. Like, yeah, I'm building this
Yeah.
building, but I'm also knocking it over. I'm also rebuilding it using these tools. Like, it just, I don't know. I apologize. It just to me,
Yeah.
it really heightens it for me.
All right, so I'm gonna
completely agree
jump-
with you.
Couple of years here, 2007.
Okay.
Not much has changed.
Wait, there's a
City doesn't-
battle pack. Go up.
There's a super pack too. What's the super pack?
This one.
There's a battle
Actually.
pack.
Well, the super pack. Which one are you talking about here?
Or that looks like a poly bag.
That one. Yes. And City's always had done a great job with polybags.
I had that fire truck. I think.
I think I had that fire truck too. Honestly.
Yes, that.
I had a
that
version of
brings
this
back
with
so many
Coast Guard.
memories. I
Because
love
they
that.
used to do like basically they would do a set for City, and it would be like this is what it looks like in fire, this police, and this is what it looks like for construction. Like
Like the helicopter right there.
yeah.
I think that little fire truck set was the first set that I bought with my real money.
Well, like, Brad,
Brad,
like
what
like
you're
you
saying,
said. Sorry, go ahead.
I think I'm gonna say what you. Brad, go up a little bit. Go up.
Yeah.
Okay, go to the left. That police vehicle.
Yeah.
Is the exact same as the ambulance
Yes.
down below on
Yeah.
the right. The exact
And-
same.
And the fire truck. Right there.
on the right.
Oh, that is the ambulance.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, no, yeah, exactly.
The
And
exact same.
but they do change it up enough so it's not exactly the same.
Yeah.
But you know, all of them had a plane, all of them had a small car, all of them had a Jeep-like vehicle. Like,
Oh my gosh! Look at that.
Mm.
Would you look at that?
Somebody come look at this.
That Lego 18-wheeler looks pretty cool.
they did some solid good sets.
See, like they have a lot of Technic stuff like that. Like they have the Technic crane, which is really cool right now. But it's Technic. I wish it was regular like Lego.
This is
Sorry.
still a good solid set. No, I agree with you. I heavily agree with you. I always wanted the command
Harbor.
centers back in the day for the police command centers that were like
Yeah.
the semi trucks.
Oh, do you guys
Oh.
remember in Lego Star Wars the secret room you could go into, or like the hidden room where it was city?
Yeah,
We had to go blow
Yep.
up the buildings and the fire
Yep.
station and all that stuff. Was that city or was that towns?
s-
Yeah, see?
I feel like that
no,
was
that
towns.
would been city. That
That was
been city.
towns.
That been city.
Brad, click on that one right there. That pizza place. That is my favorite set that I had when I was little. It came with a.
One of my friends
I
had this
love
set.
that
This
one.
was such a good set.
I
And they,
loved it.
How much
they
was that?
s-
Yeah, how
I
much
want to say
was
about
that?
40 back in the day.
Oh,
I love this set. It
that
was
would
like
be
it was,
$60 now.
yeah,
Yeah.
It was like what got me. It was like Lego was awesome when I had this set.
How
It was
many
like,
pieces came in it?
I don't know.
What's the piece / figure / everything count?
No clue. I had this set car. I like this punch buggy.
Punch buggy. Mm.
Oh, this
No
was the type of
punch
set.
bags.
I always wanted these, the older ones though. They were
The
so
mobile
cool.
command station.
Yeah.
What year is
But-
this? 2010.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. I remember City was pretty
Octane.
solid back in the day. But there are some positive things about it now. But they also mixed like construction with train, which was pretty cool.
But that's actually a real construction tool, if you would.
I know, but I'm just saying they mix it with train, so you could kind of get like a little
Yeah.
bit of both. Like, and
It
they
heightens the
did
train.
a few sets once in a while. Not many
Brad, what's
times.
that image to your right of the cursor?
The one with
No,
the
no,
boat
no.
and everything.
Yeah, no, just right.
That
Yeah.
one.
So back
Oh,
in the
that
day,
looks
they used to have
epic.
these in the back of the calendars where they would put in a bunch of the sets and tell you which ones they were. It's like this is all the fire sets put together, and then they would build their own little
Oh.
things around it just to make it look cool.
But the dog
love-
is made out of Lego.
Yeah,
I loved looking at these back. Like this was like I
Yes,
remember
they were
looking at back in the
amazing.
magazine, just looking for hours, wishing I had these sets. Like
yeah,
they were awesome.
they really were. Like these were the solid police stations back in the day. That classic police station look.
The jail and everything.
Yeah, where it's like always the jail on the outside. Like that's the very classic
Yeah.
one.
I like that.
2015.
2015.
Well, it's funny that same police station set back
Oh.
in 2015. The first order transporter, both of those, the police station and that set were both 50% off. So I had a chance of getting that for $50,
Oh,
but I picked Star Wars because I didn't have enough money. So I was like, I'll get the first order transporter, but I could have gotten that one for $50.
yeah.
That looks sick.
Honestly, if I remember right, 2015 was kind of the golden age for City.
Wait, what?
Like-
How much is that set?
Oh, that's gotta be. I mean, 717 pieces.
That's only
I'd say-
717.
I mean,
I
there's
guess the
two
boat
big-
has one piece.
There's
yeah.
a bunch of big pieces, but that still looks sick.
Is that one of those boats that they actually tested in the sink at Lego to make sure it floated?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Like it.
Like this set, that looks sick. Like, there's no getting around that. Like, that just looks awesome.
The trolley and everything.
There's some other ones like the crisper looking police stuff too. Like this police stuff, like it was kind of they did this more forest thing around that time. Like with these sets, like look how crisp those police sets look.
The airboat.
Even the cheaper ones, like I'd still want to get.
Yeah, but see, I don't like this forest stuff because it's not city. It's cops and robbers.
It's like the mountains behind the city.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they did expand out of the city to do some
Well,
stuff though.
you know what? Back that up because it's more inclusive than that because in Louisiana. No, seriously, no. Let me explain. I'm
Yeah.
being serious. In Louisiana, okay, everywhere in Louisiana where I lived has swamps and bridges, lots of water everywhere. Like we
Yes.
were lower than sea level. So these city sets with the trees and the woods that fits Louisiana because
Gotcha.
you have airboats, you have police boats, you have helicopter, like these
Yeah.
things that actually get to houses that are on stilts
Yeah.
because the water comes in 18 feet high and like they have like lifts. You park your car in and it brings it up into the garage because there's water flooding all the
That's
time.
crazy. Yeah.
So those would fit perfectly for like a Louisiana setting, you know, right
Yeah.
down the coast, stuff like that.
I would agree with that. I just what I'm struggling, I guess, with is it kind of feels like that they're running out of ideas, but that's not my problem with it.
But-
Mhm.
The problem is that for these people who make these massive city models that they put all their sets in, it just feels like these don't really fit with them.
Into a huge city model.
Yes.
I don't know. I disagree.
That's the
I
only
think,
way, the only real problem that I have with it.
I think this branches out, and I like that. I like how it's not just the same city stuff. They tried something new. Also, like they branched out into some snow vehicles. Like they've done that a bunch of times. And I appreciate that because I am from New York. It is always snowing. I'd love to have a good snowplow set or something like that. Like kind of like from my hometown, like reminds me of that. So the people who live in snowy places have sets that are kind of more geared towards them. Like I like that.
But like the city set, I guess the one that I laugh at when I think of city, like just going wild, is the one with the like lion and the photographer dressed as a tree that they came out with
True.
recently. Like that doesn't scream city to me with having a safari
But they're-
jeep.
Ooh, what's that?
So they also did like Arctic kind of mixed in with that too. They did an Arctic. It's just like an ice cube thing. So like right here, this is an Arctic line they didn't see, which I love that snow dog sleigh. By the way,
See,
They're
that's
not.
awesome.
They're not in a city.
Like it's
I
so
get
it's
that,
city
though.
line, but think about it. There's different cities all the way around the world. So if you're one of
Call
those
it
people that
Lego World or
it's
don't
okay,
know.
I see what you're saying with the name. I get it.
I get that, but I think because the name's going so long, they don't want to just change the name.
Yeah,
Because Lego City is classic, but like they also did
Yeah.
space, and there were some really great space sets put on there that Fazoom can tell you all about. I actually have one of them, but
I'm not
Uh,
knocking the sets. Don't get me wrong. I just think that the theming of it is a little odd.
I get it because they started with city, but they should have a different name to branch out to
Yeah.
have the whole thing.
Yeah.
Because when you think of like I'm going to the city, like I'm thinking of like big buildings and the city. I get it because then when you get into the woodsy type of stuff, like Louisiana, it's a different part of the world, but it's not what you think.
Yeah.
Like when I think of downtown Louisiana, Baton Rouge, it's not houses on stilts. Yeah, they have flooding and stuff and lots of swamps, but it's not the same as the outskirts.
Yeah.
So I get what you're saying. If they had a different name, those particular sets would probably fall under those categories better. But Lego City is like their go-to. I
Lego
feel like
City
it's like
is
their
their realistic theme.
yeah, it's their real world.
Yeah.
You have to look past the city.
And I know
Name.
that.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
that. But
Which they
it's-
also
It's just
From
strange to have a
2000
spaceship as a city set. That's all.
Yeah.
Zane's
Sorry.
dad. What?
What are you gonna say, Ethan?
It's just so many people build a Lego City. A lot of the newer sets you can't really add, like Matt was saying earlier, you can't add it to your city, and that's why I really like the earlier city sets.
I agree. I think you got to look past the city name. I think city had to turn into something else to survive in a way, but I'm not opposed to it. And I do have to say that like they did start making more than minifigures more realistic looking. But like if we go to 2020, you can see there's some good like realistic looking sets, and then there's stuff like
What do you think of the submarine right there? I don't really like the submarine.
The submarine just reminds me of Aqua Raiders, if you know what that
or
theme
Atlantis.
was.
Like
Or Atlantis.
but like there's this massive truck there, or like they have one that's like a drill vehicle. Like someone like this one. What? Like that's
That's
They're
like a
getting
bad
wacky.
guy.
They're getting wacky and crazy. Okay,
I
go
know,
to
but
the
they're-
left. Go to the far left. The jungle one. Yep.
I know this one you're talking about.
Ugh.
My problem with the newer city is I think they're trying to gear it way towards kids. And I'd love to see them put a little more adult stuff in the city. I'm not like bad adult stuff, just like more realistic vehicles for your city and stuff like that. I mean, like I have this set. I love it. Like it's really cool little ice cream truck.
I don't think we
Yeah.
have to
They're-
look at the world in a silly way. Is also kind of what you're saying. I feel like.
Exactly. Yeah. I do love the new road plates though. I do like how they upgraded so that, I mean, it is another way to sell, but also these new road plates have a lot more potential with them, in my opinion.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
So
it's
I don't
not
have,
just a low road. You can change it up and
yeah, and I'm actually might be picking one of those up. I'm thinking about it, but they're like $20 for the starter kit, and then there's some sets that actually have them in there.
I
do like
also have a problem with newer city stuff because if say I wanted to get into collecting Lego City, right? Nothing that they have out screams Lego City to me. Like if I wanted to be one of those guys who builds my own city with all the sets and adds them in and have my own mocks intermingled, I couldn't really do that as easily as if like the early days of it.
They're getting back into those times. I do have to say that. Like these newer city sets that they're coming out with are definitely getting more towards this. You're gonna have to modify the buildings, but they're getting back towards those times more.
well, I mean,
I do have to say this is a cool build. I would pick that. I don't know what year that's from, but that's
it's a
lucky.
vehicle hauler.
Yeah, I know. I just cool build.
Well, Well, like Matt, I kind of agree with you in the aspect. I mean, it feels like they've already done like the big city part of
Yeah.
it, and they're trying to make it more unique with like that drill
Mhm.
car for the villain. They're starting to go from like reality theme city
Mhm.
to kind of let's throw a little bit of fiction in there, a little bit of craziness,
Yeah.
But they
Which
did
I-
back off that this year.
Oh,
That's
We
yeah.
all.
did. You remember Speed Champions? We have been getting a lot more cars, so that's probably why they've been
True.
Yeah.
taking a risk. We've already been getting Speed Champion sets, which are really cool cars. I love them.
Tractor.
It's a good tractor.
Yeah.
That hay bale right there is
Yeah.
actually a unique piece just for that tractor.
I didn't know that.
Yep, that piece only comes
Okay.
with that tractor. That is it.
I can't tell what the piece is.
It's supposed to be like hay or grain or something like that. Like
That's
it's
interesting.
it's a square. It's like a 2x2 brick, but it's got ridges down the side of it and flat. on
Oh, I see.
All right.
I see.
So we can debate all day about this.
top. Oh, look,
let's-
Ninjago.
yeah, I want cities. Stop showing me that other stuff.
Ninja
Like,
Go.
I enjoyed back in the day when
That's
police
cool.
cars were looking a bit better. I don't know if that's from 2009.
It looks kind of cheap. Like it looks. Yes, it's like you said, Brad. It's kind
I
of
do have to
directed to
say,
a younger.
If you want good cars, though, the $10 police car and the $10 blue car that's out right now with a spoiler is amazing. Like they did really good jobs on some of the cheap cars right now.
But could you imagine if they updated all of those early builds to be newer models today, how good those would look and how much they would sell? That's also
That's
just the way I'm
agree.
looking at it.
I
That is
agree.
something they could do. I mean,
But
Um,
just an opinion.
and it's also yeah, Lego's looking at City in a goofy way, and I'd love for them to bring, I don't want to say more realism back into it, but like the world's not, hey, look, some guy's driving by with a drill thing, like, and but I also don't want to be like that guy's driving away with a machine gun hanging out the car. I don't know, like just like
Well, this is also Lego. I mean,
you know
Yeah.
what would be funny is in the next just one wave, all of the sets have mask in it, like the city sets.
oh yeah, that would actually be interesting. I
Yeah.
would wonder if they would do that, like or at least a 2020 set, like COVID set.
just for the fun of it, you know.
Guys, this isn't a joke.
Yeah, this isn't a joke. So question is, how do we feel about City?
I feel like they started off hot and they've gone downhill.
Yeah.
Still good,
Mhm.
but they've lost their momentum. I would
Ethan.
give it probably. Oh, sorry.
No, I was just gonna get final thoughts, kind of, and then we're gonna go down to rating. Ethan, what would you say? Okay, from our local mock builder here, because you're the only one who does good mocks here. Everyone else
No, Matt is making an epic
I know,
mock too,
I
Mark.
know. I'm messing with Matt.
I really don't care.
Ethan, like, what would you?
You know,
would you say?
this was like I collected City before. I mean, I've always been building mocks. I mean, even before I knew the term mock. But this was really before when I was into it. This was like I was into, I had a few Star Wars sets and I was into City. That was like my top 2 themes when I was first into it. It's just very nostalgic to me.
Yeah.
So the question to me is, how, from a scale of 1 to 10, how, I guess you could say, mockable is City? The theme of City to you?
I mean, I would love to eventually build a city, but to be honest, I would collect the modular buildings and not really these.
But
So
still,
I mean,
if you were buying these sets, how, like, we've talked about in past themes where stuff is like, okay, I don't really see what I can do with mocks with this. So I'm trying to get that standpoint from you. How do you think you could do mock wise with City?
I mean, I would love to collect the vehicles, but we haven't really gotten too many vehicles. Like the 18-wheeler. I mean, all that.
Well,
Yeah.
is it one of the things like I don't know? You tell me if I'm wrong, Ethan. But to kind of branch onto what Brad's saying, as far as mock building, maybe not to the extreme that you're used to, but do you think it would be a good place for beginner mock builders? Like, yes,
Oh, yeah.
everyone builds stuff for fun, but would they be able to build their stuff for fun, but try to make it more one solid color and actually make a police station? And do you think it would be a good place for a beginner mock to start by building a city?
Yes, exactly. Yes,
Okay.
that's really what I did. I mean, I got a few city sets and I made my own little city.
Well,
but
I'm just gonna
why
put
I
this
love
out there.
city,
Yeah.
why I love city is I love playing and I love the
Yeah.
vehicles. I played with probably my city sets just as much as Star Wars when I was younger.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Yeah.
vehicles. You've got police officers. You got
Let's be honest, though. Most people who play with City just use the police officer.
Yes. I mean, you're
Boys.
doing a police chase. It's
Boys
epic.
who played with
True.
City.
True.
Um,
But I'm gonna say this. I think there's a lot of mock potential with City because, like, okay, you get some sets like, hey, I'd love a not four, like eight wheeler truck to be my city. So you build your own custom 8-wheeler. Like I see you want a parking garage, you can build a parking garage. I see City as one of the, in my opinion, most realistic in the opinion of you can build the most mocks for it. Like there's only so many mock, like besides Star Wars. Star Wars you can do tons of mocks. Like Ninjago, how many mocks can you really make for Ninjago? How many I hate to do this, Exoforce mocks can you really make?
you know
how-
why? Because there are things in the real world that you're not making up. Exoforce and Ninjago are both Lego themes. You can't make up
True.
your own thing. I mean, you can, but you have to be extremely creative and out there. Whereas if you look at City, which is something from the real world, you want to be able to replicate what you see in reality with your Lego
Yeah.
collection.
And that's one of the points I was trying to get at there too. Is I think this theme is very mockable, which is good for a theme.
Yes, because you can get a few sets and then build mocks of the
Yeah.
shops that you want.
And add on your own buildings if you want to make a skyscraper, which the City never really has created something like that.
Yeah.
So, or mountains in the background.
Matt, what are your thoughts on this theme?
Okay, so when we were looking at it originally, I was like, "This is S tier material," and I know I'm not rating it now, but like as time went on, it definitely changed from what it originally was. I
Mhm.
definitely am not down with like kind of what we talked about. I think they should have just made, a farms theme, make a city theme, make whatever, a space theme. Don't have to put it all in City. That's just my thought. You could
Yeah.
put it with that if you're making a mock with all of these things, but I wouldn't have branded it that way the way that Lego did it. I think it's so mockable and cool. Honestly, it would be one of my favorite Lego themes if Star Wars didn't exist because, like we mentioned, you just make your own giant city, and I've seen plenty of people do that. I mean, look at the Lego movie, for example. The ending, like that is inspirational to a Lego builder, and it's the epitome of what the idea of Lego is.
Exactly. And I think Lego, I think the reason Lego didn't do a farm theme and stuff like that is because how long could those themes actually go for?
Well, do it for a
I
year,
think-
and then I mean, how many other themes have they done like that? Where it's just
Yeah,
for
but like
a
they
year?
can, they can throw whatever. Like, hey, once in a while we want a farm set thrown in here. Here's
Well,
a
I think-
farm set.
Well,
But-
I agree with you, but I feel like they should have called it like Lego Worlds or something.
I agree. Yeah, if they should have opened up. I think Lego City has kind of become their brand for that now, and so that's why they
Yeah.
haven't changed it.
Mhm.
And also if you change it, then I don't know. You gotta technically make a whole new theme and stuff like that. So,
One other thing that I really love about City that few other Lego themes really have is the way that each set, whether it's said or unsaid, has their own little unique story happening. And they
Yeah.
take that to a new level. And that's really why I believe it truly is the epitome of what Lego should feel like for a
Yeah.
theme.
So I've kind of given my thoughts while you guys talked. Zane, if you had to give her a letter, just the first one off your mind, what would you do? B.
B.
Ethan.
I'm thinking A, but I think I'm going to stick with B.
B?
Really?
Okay.
I'm surprised. Like I said, I was originally going to say S.
Yeah, I don't know. I love it. But the
Yep.
last 5 years, I've kind of
Yeah.
drifted away.
Okay, this is the thing though, is it suffers from the same thing as Star Wars. I would
That's why I'm
say
gonna give
Star
it an
Wars.
A. That's why I'm.
I want to
gonna
give it. I'm
an
going to give it
Yeah.
an A too. And I
I
think,
think I'll
this
give
is
it
what-
an A.
Well,
I think
This is a moment where
Ethan, we
were-
cannot change your mind.
no, you can't. If you think this, I'm just going to say I think this sounds the same. And you guys have said it. I'm going to argue this. You guys have said it. If Star Wars wasn't a theme, this would be one of my favorite themes. And the mock
Yes.
potential and
in
how
the beginning,
great this
in
theme
the
was.
beginning, not the way
Yeah.
it looks now.
I still think there's potential with the theme now, but I do think that it's a very amazing theme. And again, if it wasn't for the past 5 years or so, but I also I think city when you're younger is a big deal, and then I'm gonna sound people are gonna hate me for saying this. When you get older, it's like another theme like trains. All the older people get really into city and trains and stuff like that. And that's when they have like a lot of time in a big area that they just build a massive city and kind of leave it. The TikToker Easy Craftsman, I want to say his name is. He's like, he does that. Like he has a massive city that's like one of his big draws with a train going around. So make sure of both of those. So I do want to say that a city for a time doesn't become appealing to people around our age, and then later on it does.
You know what the perfect analogy for city is? Is that friend that you have in middle school that when you went to either high school or college, you stopped talking to, and then you met back up with them after you graduated when you're adults, and now you're best friends again. That's what
Yes.
city is.
Yes.
Yes, and that's
we
probably
all
what
have
we'll
one of
do.
those.
Yes.
I have no friends.
I'm homeschooled.
Okay. So what are we saying? What are we? What are we to you?
Just 3 other guys. That's it. That is it.
4 dudes sitting on a live.
I'm gonna swear. It's my own stream. I'm gonna swear at Zay.
Well, guys, you know, you might not have convinced Ethan, but in the time that you guys have all been discussing and debating about this, I've had a lot of time to reflect and really think about my initial decision. So we're gonna give it an F because you guys dropped the ball. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna be like, what?
No, if you think about it in the broad spectrum, think about it from mock capabilities, from reliability, relatability,
Playability.
the people who play with it in their beginning, in the end, older, younger. It is one theme that, yes, they could do better with the name because of how much they branched out. And they still have the potential to come back with all the new pieces and stuff that are unique to LEGO now. They could make the city and the cars way more relatable and more realistic. But it is one theme that has never died. It's not one that's been on the edge of teetering. It's one that's been reliable forever. You know,
Yeah, I mean,
technically,
Town.
Star Wars is longer than this theme, but Town.
But Town was the predecessor. But like you said, reality, it's reality. Everyone sees that super cool truck. They see that super cool building. They have their dream house. Like right now, I built a 5-story apartment complex that I want to see built out of Lego. Like realistic things that city can give to somebody. So I will give it an A.
Why
I think I'm back with an A too.
why did towns fail? That's what
I think
really
that
wanna
is
know.
a question for another episode. I think we should do towns next week and look into this.
Well, it would make
Or
me have a
creative.
different perspective about city, and I might want to say
I think
city
they
is
wanted. I think they wanted to branch out, and I think that's all it was.
And so instead of just a town, maybe city
Yeah.
was a bigger perspective.
Also, I do have to agree. 3-in-1 many times does put a lot of city stuff into the 3-in-1s. Like, yes, we got into pirate ships and stuff, but like I got one of the 3-in-1 city buildings, and it's amazing. So I do think that 3-in-1 is also like kind of part of that city stuff. But there's a lot of themes that kind of add to city, even though it's not city. So, but yes, I think we got another A on our list. We haven't had an S in a while, so we shall figure out.
What are you eating?
What? Yeah, what?
What? We can't hear you.
It's a sandwich. It's a sandwich.
Hamburger.
Hamburger. Nice.
I
trying
mean,
to
I
mute
wish I was having a
myself.
hamburger right now. No, you're all good. You're all good. So guys,
Zane.
that is.
Zane, you forgot to say all in all.
Oh, you son of a!
Censored. Beep.
Stud of a brick. You
You know-
stud of a brick.
I told you guys about this, and I only told you. You guys were the only ones I told about how I heard myself say, all in all, a lot. Well, I don't want to touch mentioned in all of my videos about it. All in all, I think it was a really good set. All in all, I
You
really
didn't even
liked the
tell
set.
him. You didn't
All
even
in-
tell him.
I didn't tell him, and he came back with it.
He knew.
Aiden, thank you. Thank you. You're doing the Lord's work. I was gonna say though, so
Lego City and Lego Towns, it was just simply rebranded. That was it. They just
Yeah.
wanted to rebrand it.
It's still been here all along.
Yeah.
They rebranded it. Like I googled it,
So
and
I
that is
think
it. They
that's
said
what
to
would
simply rebrand.
if they did Lego Worlds or something like that, they'd have to rebrand again.
Simply
And I think
rebrand.
that's So whose channel is Matt's?
Matt's challenge
Me.
next
Me.
Okay, next week. Which no one's
Be
gonna
fun.
show up for because it's Matt.
No, they
so
won't.
week.
Nah.
Yeah, Matt.
Nah. I think we should have a guest
Also-
on next week.
I do too. And I think that we should talk about the new show that's coming out next week, Falcon and Winter
Ooh.
Soldier.
We still need to
If
talk
you-
about WandaVision.
Yes, we need to talk about. I think we should talk. I think we should do exactly what we did with Mandalorian. Dedicate 30 minutes to talking about Winter Soldier.
Let us know
Uh,
what you guys think. If you would like to hear us
yes.
talk about that and expand from the Lego stuff, let us know in the Discord or in the comment section on this video when it's posted.
Because I miss talking about other stuff like that. I
Yeah.
do enjoy talking about pop culture once in a while,
But do the
especially since I've been really big into Marvel lately. So I wanna see what happens. Sup, Zane?
It's in the
Speaking
chat,
of the
all right.
Discord
I
server,
know. Yes. Speaking of Discord server.
join.
Yeah. Yes.
So
Join
join
the
the
Discord
Discord.
server. Guys, I know we keep saying this a lot, but look, I'm gonna put this out there. We put out everything. If you want to help us pick the next theme, help us do that in the Discord. If you want to know whose channel it's on, what time it's on, what's happening, are we gonna stick to 8 o'clock or are we gonna go 9?
I like the 8 o'clock. I
8.
thought that was nice.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have stuff on Friday, so this should be a good night.
Wait.
Yes, and we also what? I know what's happening next week for you, Matt. So we'll talk about that.
I can't. It won't be on my. It won't be on my. We can't do it Friday if it's gonna be. If I'm
can
gonna
we
be
just-
here.
Can we just do it on my again, and then we'll skip back to Matt?
Or Saturday.
I will. I will.
Let's not change the day.
No, I can't do
Okay.
Saturdays.
Well,
I
let's
cannot
talk about
do
this
Friday.
after.
I cannot do Friday. I'm just gonna tell
Yeah.
everybody. Sorry.
Yeah. Do we
I will
want to
not
switch
be
it to
here.
Sunday just for that day then?
No, everybody. No, we'll figure it out. We'll talk
Alright,
about
I'll
it.
get a
We'll let you
guest
guys
on.
know. Get in the Discord. I want to ask
Yes.
you, how many Discord followers do we have?
Yeah, that's
Over 100.
Also,
That's
guys,
all I know.
Thank
I
you.
want to know
my-
an exact amount, Ethan.
Okay. We're at like 110. That's my guess. Let's see.
Alright,
also,
we're
thank
at
you to the 3 new people that did subscribe to me during the stream to get me to
118.
185.
We're at
Okay,
118.
I want it to 200 by next episode.
118. 200?
I want it. I want it to. I want it to
That's
200.
72 new followers. There's only 7 people in the stream right now. We'd have
I
to
mean,
advertise
if everyone told 5 of their friends
who will also watch our content.
and post it on social media, you could get like 20 people.
Yeah. But guys,
Aw.
yes, we will talk about WandaVision. We will. We just want to make sure everyone was caught up on it because not everyone in our group was taking the time to watch it every week.
I watched it all the way through.
I thought you weren't. I don't. Someone was not watching it every week. So
Not on
I
a weekly
wasn't.
basis.
I binge watched the whole thing in one day.
Okay, well,
All right. But guys, thank you so much for being here today. Thank you to everyone who came out and joined us. And guys, I just want to say thank you to the Stud Buds for being here tonight again. I know this is our show, but it's always great when they're here on my channel.
and
Ethan's
don't forget
holding
to
me.
break up to the next level.
Hey,
Oh, look at him.
no, shut up. No, shut up. That is my line. This is my line, man. That's my line.
Wow.
Can you tell my
G-rated
parents aren't home?
G-rated content.
Stud
all,
buds.
all in
Stud
all, that was
buds.
pretty funny. All in all, that was pretty
I'm
good.
pissed. I'm not ending now. I'm not ending because of you. I'm gonna call you names. I'm gonna use swear words against you right now because
I'll
of you.
just leave. I'll just leave.
All right, guys. Thank you all for
April
coming
1st.
out tonight. I hope to see you guys on next week's episode, and let us know in the comments of any questions you want us to talk about. Guys, hope you all have a great night, and don't forget to brick up to that next level. Peace out, everyone.